Hey guys, what's going on? Today I am on the boat fishing with my dad and Victor. We have about 5 dozen sardines in the live well that Victor and I caught like last week. And we caught a bonita earlier today. My dad is using a chunk of bonita. He put it down and we're in 200 feet of water and he's hooked up on something. It could be an AJ.
It's not running anywhere. It's like holding straight down. Look. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at it. Just look at it.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at the rod bend. Look at that.
Look at that.
Are you gaining on it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, maybe it's a huge African poplar or something.
I can't stand this guy right here. His name is Landshark Fishing, and I'll tell you what, every single fish, it's a shark, it's a shark, it's a shark. He is the most negative it's a shark person I've ever met.
I tried to get Victor to reel this fish in for me, but it didn't work.
Come on. Sometimes you gotta pull on something a little bigger than a mutton. So our plan today is just to do some drift fishing, and we started our drift in 200 thinking we were gonna drift in, which is actually not what's happening. So after my dad catches this fish, we're going to go in shallower and start a drift in shallower and then drift out.
All right, what do we got? What do we got? On the slow pitch jig. Woo! Oh man, that's the second one I pulled hook. What do we got going on here?
Are you hooking on bottom or?
Oh no, no, oh, there it is again.
Come
There
on,
it is
man,
again.
get it.
I think it's tunas.
Tunas?
Yeah, most likely tunas. We're out deep fishing vertical jigs, most likely tunas. There it is.
And I'm in quick.
Bonita?
Bonita.
Is that it? Woo!
You worked them.
Oh, these are so much fun on the jig. So much fun. Well, we got Brook's grandma some crab trap bait. And if we don't catch anything else, Brook might eat this guy for dinner, right?
What?
Come on, you've never done a bonita catch and cook. It's your turn.
My dad might use him for bait after he catches this guy.
Or that. A good mutton bait.
How you doing, Dad?
Not getting too far. Look at this fish. Look at that. And that's a pretty tight drag. You can see the bend in my pole.
Look at the bend in that pole.
Look at this comfortable seat he's got going on here.
I always find a comfortable spot on my boat to land a fish. Brooke's always giving me a hard time. Who sits down and fishes? I say I do. I like to sit down and fish.
Just enjoying it?
We're gonna make sure it's a shark. We're not gonna tighten the drag and break off onto it till we know it's a shark.
Oh no, I just saw it break off. It took one last run and broke you off.
Yep.
All right, flatline and a sardine. We just did a drift out deep. We came in shallow. Flatlining little sardines Brook and I had penned up, and I'm hooked up.
Wait, hold this for a second.
Yeah.
I need to get down.
Hey, what are you doing? Look, hold on, point the camera at Brook.
Here, Brooke was
that?
dying to know if she could fit between the console and the T-top, and she did it, but now she can't film and get down.
I was like, do you think I can fit up here? Okay.
All right.
Can I gaff your fish?
Little King.
Want me to gaff it?
I don't think you're gonna need to. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna need to. It's pretty small.
I'm gonna gaff it.
All right, if you want to gaff it, gaff it.
Is it even legal?
Oh,
it's
it's
a
a big
cero.
cero. Gaff that thing. Come on, bro. It's right there. There we go. Monster
nice cero.
cero.
Want to go right in the cooler?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Right through the gill.
That was a good capture. Real good eats. So there's 3 mackerel species. Spanish mackerel, king mackerel, which we're after, the big ones, and then cero mackerel. All 3 are good. This guy's the cero. You can know because he's got a solid line. rather than just spots. Spanish mackerel will just have spots. Like this guy right here. This is a Spanish mackerel. I forgot we caught this guy earlier trolling the beach.
And then we might end up catching a kingfish and we'll have all three.
Yeah. We've done that a couple of times actually, where we've caught all 3 species in one day.
Hooked up on another chunk of bonita, right?
Yep.
I see color, but I don't know what it is yet.
Foul hooked.
Foul hooked. That's weird.
Or grunt. It's a grunt.
Go ahead, put that in.
It's a nice porgy.
That is a nice porgy.
I think we're eating that, aren't we?
Boy.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that.
Well, last time you didn't want to keep
It was smaller than that, Victor.
It's a good sized porgy. Hold up your trophy.
We'll eat that. That's gonna be good.
I tell you what, you don't want to pass up any dinners at Brook and Victor's house, so I'm keeping this because there's a good chance I might get invited to dinner.
Okay, so we haven't really had too much action in a while, but this had a live sardine out on it with a little weight snapped on. I'll show you that when it comes up. But this just had a screaming run. It's not very big.
Screamed like it was.
Yeah, it screamed like it was, but it's not really big. Oh. Woo! Woke up.
I think it's a king.
I think so too.
Staying deep, not really shooting up to the surface. Screaming runs.
There's
Okay,
the lid.
the lead's off.
You want to get the gap?
Yep.
He's not done yet. He's not really big, but my drag's loose. There he is. There we go.
Beauty.
First king of the day. Now we have a Spanish mackerel, cero mackerel, and king mackerel.
The 3, the
Wanna bring 'em up?
trifecta. Yep.
Go
Let's
up.
bring him to the cooler.
He's fat.
Yeah, he is.
He's short but fat.
Oh, he's a good little king.
There's our first king of the day. He's a chubby little guy. That's a nice eater size.
Perfect.
This
eater
right
size.
here, hold on. This is the perfect eater size kingfish. When they get really big, they're still good, but their meat gets a little mushy. So the bigger ones are better for like smoked fish dip, but this size is beautiful for eating on the grill or even frying or pan searing, anything like that. But
We had
nice
some last night and
kingfish.
it was delicious.
so let's get them in the ice.
We're on the most important thing for kingfish, making sure you ice them immediately.
Yep, get them on some good ice.
In an angle cooler, of course.
Let's get another one. My dad is hooked up again on another chunk of bonita. Victor caught 2 bonitas today, and we always talk about how good they are for bait. So we slabbed them out, and my dad's using nice chunks of them for bait. Nice, pretty button. What's he gonna be, Dad?
He's going to be legal, or a ½ inch
Hold
short.
him the other way. We'll put his head the opposite side.
He is crap, an inch under. I need that vent tool. Oh look, he spit up some kind of crazy looking shrimp. It's right here, right?
Yeah.
Like this.
Yep. But just watch.
Oh, it
put
went.
your hand on the
Yeah,
back.
no, it vented. It vented good.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a shrimp hanging out of his mouth. Gotta get him in the water.
There he goes, straight to the bottom.
There he goes.
That's what I like to see.
Well, that's what you like catching.
I love catching those.
You just like catching them 1 inch bigger.
Yep.
So mutton snappers have to be 18 inches. That one was 17. So let him go, and then we'll catch him when he grows a little bigger. Hopefully. It's real squeaky. You hear it?
Well, Squeaky's getting all the action today.
All right, another flatline sardine. We're in 115 feet. The wind just switched. We barely have any current anymore. It kind of just like completely died. Probably another kingfish.
Yeah.
They always do that. They get right to the boat and they're like, nope, one more run.
Oh no, you
I'm
got
tangled.
Oh, you got me now.
Yeah.
I'm tangled in
Well, that's why
everything.
I just wanted to go for it.
I'm
know?
gonna,
Here,
you
put
need to
this in
gap it. You
freeze.
need to gap it right now or else I'm gonna lose it. Gap it right now. Gap it right now.
Right now?
Oh boy. We got some tangles going on.
Yes, we do.
Hey, we got our second king. Very typical size for this time of year. These are what you call snake kings. They're like in that 24 to 30 inch range, but perfect eating size. I'm excited to eat Brookie's dinner.
Look at that. He's gonna be close,
No,
man.
same size as the last one.
It's the same one.
Same one. Yeah, he's
Half an inch short.
at the most. There he goes, right down to the bottom. I got 2 muttons today. They happen to both be a half an inch short, but the next one will go on the dinner table.
Alright guys, welcome back to the fillet table. So like I had said, we had caught 3 different species of mackerel. You got your king mackerel, cero mackerel, and Spanish mackerel. Now a lot of times people sometimes confuse these 2 and sometimes they confuse these 2. When kingfish are smaller, they have a lot of spots, so sometimes people think that they're actual mackerel. And kingfish have a size limit of 24 inches to the fork. So if you caught a Spanish mackerel, well, if you were catching a bunch of Spanish mackerels and then you caught a kingfish and you thought it was a Spanish mackerel, you could possibly be keeping a fish that was undersized. So make sure you know the difference between the 3. Cero mackerel do not have a size limit. They're part of the unregulated species. Spanish mackerels are 15 per person. They have to be 12 inches. King mackerels, 2 per person, 24 inches to the fork. So let me show you the differences between them. So you got your Spanish mackerel, a lot of yellow dots on them, which kingfish sometimes have, well, they do have when they're smaller. This one, you can't really tell much because he's been in the ice, but kingfish have this line that goes down them and has a big drop in it like this, and then it continues going down. Where if you look here, a Spanish mackerel has it too, but the drop isn't like a kingfish. Cero mackerels have a yellow like bar that goes down them. So they got yellow spots too, but it's solid. It's more solid than the spots on the Spanish mackerel.
That's your daily mackerel lesson from Brookie Crist.
I'm going to fillet up the cero mackerel now. So let's get these other ones back into the angle cooler, which a lot of times you guys see us fillet our fish the following day after we catch them, and we just leave them in the ice in our angle cooler. As long as you're leaving your fish in ice, not in like water, you can leave them overnight in ice and it doesn't matter. If this was full of water, like your ice melted and they were just sitting in a slush of water, that's when they start to get mushy and they're not going to be solid. So as long as you have them iced well, you can leave them overnight, fillet them the next day, leave them in ice for a couple days, it doesn't really matter. These coolers are absolutely amazing. Literally the ice is completely solid in here. So let's get to filleting this guy. Make a head cut here. Mackerels are something that don't have a thick backbone, so it is something that you could slide all the way across if you wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm gonna just fillet it like this. Like I fillet most things.
Sharp, sharp, sharp.
Sharp, sharp, sharp. Cero mackerels are normally people's favorite of the 3. I actually did a video comparing all 3 before where I cooked all 3, like a taste test, which I will have linked down below if you guys want to watch that video. But I'm curious to see what your guys' favorite is. This guy had eggs, that's what that is.
Isn't that amazing? A fish this small already has eggs.
Look at them, they're crazy. Normally roe's like orange. Okay, time to whack off the other side. So yeah, if you guys have had all 3, or maybe just 2 of the 3, let me know what your favorite is. Comment down below. Okay, so I knocked the other side off. Here are our 2 fillets. Now I'm going to skin it. Personally, I think mackerel are probably the hardest fish to skin because their skin is so thin. You can actually eat the skin. So it's just really, really thin, so it's kind of hard to separate. First thing I'm going to do is cut out this little belly strip here. Which my grandma is going to use as crab trap bait. All of the stuff that we get rid of, the head even, the belly pieces, the little bones we cut out, we give that all to my grandma and she uses it all as crab trap bait. So even if we're not eating the whole fish, we're still using it to use as bait, to catch crabs, to eat those. So everything gets used. Start at the tail section. Ta-da!
I like how you fold your skin like it's a birthday present or something.
It's a birthday present for the crabs. Just missed a little bit, so I'll just chop off that little bit. They do have pin bones right here that run up pretty far. All the way to right here is the last one you can feel. So, cut on this side. There we go. So now, going to finish filleting up the rest of the fish in the cooler, and I will meet you guys in the kitchen for taco night. Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. So tonight, like I said, we are having taco night, and of course, with taco night, you gotta have margarita night, so we got that going on over here. And I've already breaded almost all of my fish, but what I did was, after we cleaned them, came home, threw them in some buttermilk, and I chopped them all around the same size. You gotta think about what you're using it for. So I'm doing it in tacos, so you want it to be able to fit nicely in a taco shell. So I had it sitting in the fridge in buttermilk for about 2 hours. And now I have seasoned panko breadcrumbs here that I'm just breading them with. Just like that. And adding it to my tower of kingfish. Victor is also making tuna burgers tonight. We caught a tuna a couple days ago, so we have a lot going on tonight. I'm gonna finish breading these up, and then we're gonna fry them, and then make some tacos. All right, so I have some peanut oil on medium-high heat, and I'm just putting my fish in. We're gonna get these nice and golden brown. Flip them over. It's gonna be delicious. Look at these tuna burgers that Victor's making.
Oh yeah.
They look delicious.
Real good. Nice and crispy, full of flavor. A lot of herbs and spices in there.
Little tuna sliders, then time for some tacos. Alrighty, there is our finished fish. We have Victor's tuna burgers here. We got our taco shells here. And then we got some lettuce, some homemade salsa. Victor whipped up some cilantro, like yogurt, mango yogurt cream sauce. We got some homemade bang bang sauce, and then some chips. A lot of good things going on. You guys ready to come make some tacos? Oh yeah. Okay, so we got a piece of fish, another piece of fish, fish, wow. Fish. Okay. Then we'll do a little lettuce. We'll do a little homemade salsa. Okay, now this is a cilantro like mango yogurt sauce. Okay, there's that. Then we'll give you a burger.
Oh, can you finish all that food?
Don't look like it.
There you go.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
What are you guys thinking so far?
Yeah.
Good? We got a table full of people here tonight. A lot of good food, a lot of good people.
Delicious dinner over here, both Brooke and Victor. The tuna burger, delicious. I already ate one fish taco, and I don't know why I keep thinking about it, but the first time I think I ever had a fish taco was at the cheese factory. But look at the amount of fish in this taco. You don't get that anywhere. It's just a megathon.
Think below the Cheesecake Factory. Cheesecake Factory, not Cheese Factory.
Yeah, this thing has a ton of fish in it. It's amazing. Good job, bro.
Thank you.